Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Cody Harrison, and today I will be presenting to you my theorist narrative PowerPoint. Pretty much what we're going to be going over is comparing and contrasting three separate sociologists. So let's get the ball rolling. My first sociologist is Herbert Spencer. He was born 1820, died 1903. He grew up in England, and it was considered the second founder of sociology. Spencer's theory revolves around social Darwinism, which pretty much states that only the fittest should survive and flourish, the weak will die. The concept of adaptation allowed Spencer to claim that rich and powerful were better adapted to social and economical climate. The concept of natural selection allowed Spencer to argue that it was natural for the strong to thrive at expense of the weak. He believed that people should evolve from lower barbaric stage to higher civilized stage. His perspective was he believed sociologists should keep their hands off society because society goes through natural evolution. My second sociologist is Auguste Comte. He was born in 1798 and he died in 1857. Born in Montpellier but mostly grew up in Paris. He was the founder of positivism and the founder of sociology. He believed introducing positivism would help create social order and hold society together. And positivism is applying the scientific method to a social world. And his perspective involved sociologists would reform society, making it a better place to live, propose that we study and classify human activities to uncover society's fundamental laws. My third sociologist is Emile Durkheim. He was born in 1858. He died in 1917. He lived in Epinal, France, and shortly moved to Paris. He was often regarded as father of modern sociology. His social theory was that he believed we must use social facts to understand and piece together society. His perspective included people all over the world don't just decide to do some similar things coincidentally. He believed that there was a reason for everything and that facts could prove it all. Emile Durkheim quoted, "Patterns that hold true year after year indicate that thousands, even millions of people make their individual decisions. They are responding to conditions in their society." Now we're going to compare and contrast Herbert Spencer and Auguste Comte. How they are alike? Well, they both viewed society as a type of living organism. They both believed both organisms that must function to survive just like society. In contrast, Spencer believed sociologists should keep hands off society, while Comte suggested that sociologists must interfere. Our next compare and contrast is going to be between Auguste Comte and Emile Durkheim. They're similar in ways that they both viewed society of being composed of many parts, kind of like a robot. In contrast, Comte didn't do research on his observations of social life. He never followed up on them pretty much. And Durkheim was all about research, seeing as how he used facts to prove every observation he made and studied. Our last compare and contrast is going to be between Herbert Spencer and Emile Durkheim. The similarities that they possess is that they both believe in functionalism and structured functionalism. In contrast, Spencer relied on evolution and take care of everything, and Durkheim used facts instead of assuming that the fittest will survive and the weak will die, which was Spencer's theory. Now to get to my theory and perspective. Even though it's not quite relative to the way these sociologists thought, my theory is that technology will run the world for us in the future, that manual labor will decline in demand. Technology is becoming more and more advanced every day. I mean, think about it. Nowadays, they're making 3D printers that can print cubes, three-dimensional cubes or objects. Well, that about sums up my PowerPoint. I thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you later.